what do we learn from Kamala Harris's tenure? Well, we learned that she's incredibly manipulative, that she will use people to get ahead, and then she will ditch them at the first available opportunity. As we'll see, she did this to Joe Biden as well. And she will ditch him at first available opportunity as well, too.
I mean, that's kind of the state of politics. It's fucked up, but that's how it works.
We know that she is perfectly willing to use the auspices of government in order to achieve particular goals. She's willing to...
Isn't that the point of politics, is to use the levers of government to get certain things done? That's the entire point of governance, Ben. I know you're part of the right-wing group that thinks that your entire job, if you get into government, is to dismantle it. But no, actually, when you get into government office, you're supposed to use the tools of that office to get things done, things that will help your constituents. That's how government is supposed to work. I know the right has completely forgotten that in their goal to try and dismantle the entirety of the United States government in order to hand money over to private interest groups, but nope, that's actually not how it's supposed to work.
To be authoritarian in her use of government, and she has threatened to be incredibly authoritarian if ever she became president. During this last campaign, she repeatedly talked about how she was going to overthrow the boundaries of constitutional government.
I very much doubt she used those words. Can you be more specific, Ben?
Like all the time. She said openly that she would give Congress 100 days to act on guns. And then, if Congress did not act on guns, then she would immediately use executive action to act on guns.
Right. Every president has used executive orders, especially Trump. Trump has done a ton. Obama did a ton. Bush did a ton. I agree that executive orders are something that should be reined in, but at the end of the day, the fact is they haven't been by either party, so it's something that the president can and has done, right? So
this is her open...
Like, literally, Trump just used one to ban TikTok. Like, you can... The president has a lot of leeway in weird shit, and I agree. Presidential powers have gotten out of control in the past 20, 30, 40 years, whatever. But it doesn't change the fact that it's pretty clear that the rules in place don't find this unconstitutional. So, if you want to do something, you need to have the legislature, like, draft new laws or take it to court and have the judiciary sort of outline more specifically what executive orders can be about.
Openly threatening to violate the Constitution. If Congress doesn't do... There is no clause in the Constitution, by the way.
Did he actually implement it? Yeah, he signed an executive order that basically said the parent company of TikTok, within like 30 days or something, they can't operate on U.S. soil or they can't do business with people in the United States. So I don't know what that's going to take. It's entirely possible that TikTok is going to find some other way to get their funding work and have it still work in the United States, but it's a pretty big blow to them either way. And Trump has signed a bunch of other executive orders as well, so including stuff like banning, trans people from the military. So
if Congress doesn't do what the president wants, the executive branch shall have the powers to simply declare the law.
Yeah. Yep. Welcome to 2020, Ben. If you'd like to change that, vote for people who will change that.
There's nothing in the Constitution like that. But as we'll see, Kamala Harris does not give two good damns about the Constitution.
Actually, Ben, did you know that the Constitution isn't the end-all be-all of law in the United States and the Supreme Court can make rulings? Right? And the Constitution says that Congress can give powers to people via legislation. The executive order powers have been given to the president by Congress, so until such a time that Congress takes those powers away, which they can, and which I think would honestly be probably a good thing, it is legal. Ben, the Constitution didn't just stop in 1789, right? Things have changed in it and our interpretations of it. Thank you to Captain Von Dingle for following.
Because that's who she is. Here is Kamala Harris in open debate saying that she would give Congress 100 days to act on guns, then she'd just do it herself.
Upon being elected, I will give the United States Congress 100 days to get their act together and have the courage to pass reasonable gun safety laws. And if they fail to do it, then I will take executive action. And specifically what I will do is put in place a requirement that for anyone who sells more than 5 guns a year, they are required to do background checks when they sell those guns.
None of that's unreasonable. You can talk all day about how you feel about executive orders, and I'm probably even going to agree with Ben on a lot of these. But, like, the order itself, considering executive orders have been found to be constitutional, and they have pretty broad powers, that's not crazy. That's not that crazy of an executive order. Oh no, if you sell guns, you have to do background checks? Yes, good, please. Why is that not already a thing that's required?
Amazing. Amazing. So she's just going to do it herself. And then, when she was asked about this in open debate, right, Joe Biden was like, that's unconstitutional, Kamala. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can't just do as president of the United States.
So, what are you worried about, Ben? She's not president, she's vice president. Biden is running for president, she's running for vice president. So, what's your issue?
And Kamala Harris is like, well, yes, we can. Ah! Hyena-like Joker laugh. Okay, so, by the way, like, I guess it's good that she was cast as VP, because otherwise she would have been the heir apparent for the Joker part. Right? Jared Leto was out already. So in the next Suicide Squad, it would have been Kamala Harris laughing with that crazy Cesar Romero kind of giggle. Okay, here she was, trying to explain to Joe Biden that the Constitution is hackneyed and no longer matters. And Joe Biden's standing there, but I remember the Constitution. I was there when they wrote it. I've been ignoring it for a year. And then he fell asleep. Here, this was from a Democratic debate.
You can't do it by executive order any more than Trump can do things when he says he can do it by executive order. Does the vice president have a point there?
Some things you can. Many things you can't.
Let's let the senator answer.
Well, I mean, I would just say, hey, Joe, instead of saying no, we can't, let's say yes, we can.
Let's be constitutional. We got a constitution.
And yes, we can.
I think that's my favorite Ben Shapiro clip of all time. Let's do that again, shall we?
Constitutional.
Like, she's just laughing like a normal human being. I don't get what he's, like, making fun of here. She's just laughing like a normal person, like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And then he does this.
Yes, we can.
You know what? Fuck it. Ben Shapiro for the Joker in the DCEU. I'll watch that shit. Please. Ben Shapiro. Batman, let me tell you about my wife's dry P-word.
Yeah, looking forward to a lot of that. Looking forward to a lot of that. Get ready. You got a lot of that. That crazy laugh. Yeah, good stuff happening there. So she's an authoritarian who can laugh crazily. So that's exciting stuff. By the way, she also supports packing the Supreme Court. So that's good.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Shady Shroom with 15 bits. All of Ben Shapiro's laughs are Joker laughs. We do need that Shapiro face for an emote. That would be good. Hold on. Which one?
Yeah, looking forward to a lot of that.
That one, or when he's laughing? Let me know. I'll get a screenshot so we can, like, turn an emote into whatever the thing is. The heavy sigh after the laugh.
Yeah,
like right there? Is that good? What do you guys think? Okay. Print screen this and save it. Oh, well, no, we got it. I'm gonna have to probably download the video, and then I'll get a screenshot and we can do it. Or Baja Blast. I don't know if you're playing Skyrim. If you're playing Skyrim, don't worry about it. I'll deal with it later. But if not, maybe grab that video and try and get an image of him. I'm just downloading with my YouTube downloader thing. Oh god, do I have... No, okay, it's cool. Okay. So that's downloading.
Yeah, looking forward to a lot of that. Looking forward to a lot of that. Get ready. You got a lot of that. That crazy laugh. Yeah, good stuff happening there. So she's an authoritarian who can laugh crazily. So that's exciting.
That's not really that authoritarian. Like, this is pretty par for the course in terms of president's use of executive orders. And I'd agree with you, Ben. that, hey, the executive order usage is, like, too high and too broad, but then Congress needs to pass something, or the Supreme Court needs to rule on something in order to say, hey, no, this needs to be reined in. Here are the specific small circumstances where you can use this.
Any stuff. By the way, she also supports packing the Supreme Court.
The video froze. Hold on. It's a good time to freeze. Look at that. That's great.
So that's good.
Hold on. Let me fix the window capture.
Definitely somebody who is a pragmatic moderate, according to the New York Times.
She is. She's mostly moderate. Although, again, I'll give her credit. She voted with Bernie Sanders like 93% of the time in Congress. So do take that into account. But yeah, I don't agree with all of her past actions, but, like, she's fine. She's fine. I'm voting for Biden either way.
Harris told Politico, quote, "We are on the verge of a crisis of confidence in the Supreme Court. We have to take this challenge head on."
Yeah, we need to put more judges on the Supreme Court. I think that would be good in general for everyone.
Everything is on the table to do that. So she joined with Beto and Kirsten Gillibrand and Elizabeth Warren, saying that she might...
I think there's 9 now. Upping that to like 12 would probably be a good call.
...might consider packing at the courts. She's definitely a moderate, guys.
Thank you to Rant the Fool for following. Yeah, part of that has to do with the fact that basically
Definitely.
Congress, the Senate stole a Supreme Court justice from Obama. So if you're going to do that shit, of course that you're going to take action to balance the court back out. Like, if you want to play dirty, gonna play fucking dirty. Like, are you serious? You want the left to, oh, let's just be civil and do things by the books. Meanwhile, the Senate chooses not to do a hearing on Obama's nomination to the court for an entire year. Fuck that shit. You don't get to play dirty and then expect the other side to play clean, right? That's not how shit works. Grow up.
Definitely a moderate. Did you know that every like on this video creates one additional leftist tier? Don't ask me why. That's called science. To take advantage of this amazing opportunity, hit the like button.
Ben Shapiro for Joker. Ben Shapiro for Joker. That's great. That's hilarious.